letter.
This is Scott Jordan, and you're watching live here at Cellars of Sonoma, beautiful Railroad Square, Santa Rosa, California, TV Tuesday Live, where I interview and talk with people in the wine and food industry, hospitality. I've got Michael Gann here from Gann Family Cellars, one of our wineries here at our tasting room. We're about to taste a late harvest Sauvignon Blanc. So,
Fresh glasses?
yeah, let's get two beautiful.
You got 2 glasses for us?
Oh, that's good. So, Sauvignon Blanc, late harvest. So tell everybody what happens. What do they mean by late harvest? I mean, I know the answer to that, but I'm just. So look at the color of that bad boy. Holy Toledo.
So let's compare that to our normal Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, hello.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Color comparison.
Look at that.
So,
wow.
So this is a very, light, crisp, citrus-oriented wine, 100% Sauvignon Blanc, and it's got a wonderful acid layer to it, and something that we pick around 23 and a half bricks.
Okay.
Not a super hot wine, not a lot of alcohol in it because we're picking lower bricks. It turns out that in 2005, which was, I think, the biggest crop on record.
Yeah,
ever,
you ain't kidding.
we had so much Sauvignon Blanc, we didn't know what we were going to do with it. We not only do we make and bottle under our own label, but we sell fruit to other wineries as well. And we had over-delivered contracts by 20%, and they're like, stop, we're out of tank space. Don't bring any more fruit.
Yeah, because I remember there were people that couldn't get barrels at all, and they were going, I gotta dump it. There's nothing I can do.
We still had 30 tons hanging in the vineyard.
Wow.
And everybody said stop. So we're like, what are we going to do?
Okay.
And we said, let's go for a late harvest wine. If the conditions are right and Mother Nature's kind to us,
right,
we'll just let it hang, and we're going to let the bricks go through the roof, up over 30. We're going to get a ton of sugar in it, and we're going to make a late harvest dessert wine. Really is a dessert wine, kind of a Sauterne style.
Okay. So how much longer do you leave it hanging?
So normally on this regular Sauvignon Blanc, we're picking at the end of August, first part of September. This wine we picked on the last day of November.
Wow.
September, October, 3 extra months of
Now, do you have a risk of mold? I mean, you get rain in that period somewhere.
Sure, a little bit. Actually, that year, there were, although you get a little sprinkle here and there, the big rainstorm came in on December 1st. We saw it coming, and we went out and picked the day before. So so out of the 30 tons that are out there, we actually had botrytis, which is kind of a fungus that starts to grow into the grape cluster when you get that extra moisture level and factors kicking in. And we went through and just hand selected about 6 tons of fruit out of the whole 30 sitting in the vineyard, because it adds this wonderful honey layer into the wine that great Sauternes are known for. So, and it shows off in this glass.
And really, this is not overblown, this oversweet wine.
No.
There's some softness in this that's quite nice. Now, do you age it differently than your regular Sauvignon Blanc?
This was so Sauvignon Blanc is all tank.
Right.
For the most part, we do a little, like about 20% barrel fermentation, but 80% tank. This was all tank. All barrel aged, and it was aged about the same length of time. It didn't. It was in there for 6-7 months, and then went to bottle. So not that much.
Wow. Now I'm having this with the Manchego cheese, and see most of the times we do food pairings with a wine like this, we're going to some sweeter stuff. But this is an example that you can enjoy a nice cheese, and you don't have to have some, big, finished up
berry pie or something.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can actually enjoy that. So Manchego and late harvest, you gotta like that.
Now, the other thing I love is the apricots here. When we bring the Sauvignon Blanc fruit to the crush pad, you can literally stick your glass underneath press and pull it out. And you just take that first whiff.
Apricot?
It's all apricot. And during the fermentation process and aging process, it kind of goes more in the direction of the citrus notes, the lemon, the pineapple, the grapefruit. And you never really get a lot of apricot out of the regular Sauvignon Blanc.
Right.
But this wine is all apricot and honey. It's apricot from the fruit. I don't know how it comes back in the glass. That is one of those
just
mysteries of life.
Part of the deal.
And then the honey from the botrytis from the crop. But it's just, this is, I'm liking
that's
this.
a really nice combination. That worked really well.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're ever wondering, oh, geez, I want to have this late harvest wine, but I don't have a fruity dish, go to a cheese, and in this case, a dried apricot worked pretty darn good. And that made a wonderful little finish of your meal, I like going to cheese at the end of my meal, actually. I really enjoy that. We need to do more of that. And it's
apple pie a la mode would go really good right now.
Well, I know, but I know. And Jack from Jack and Tony's, and he's going to be the chef at the winemaker dinner on May 12th. He did a dish that was to die for. If you look on the archives on our website, you'll see that segment that we did with Jack last year. And he came in and did it.
He did wasn't it a strawberry shortcake?
Oh, he did it right here on site. I mean, he did it live, and it was really cool. It was awesome. Oh my God, it was really, really good. So he's going to put something together for this dinner that'll be really wonderful. And you don't want to miss that. Calendar items too. Let me add a couple things that are coming up. On May 22nd, we've got our Wine Club recipe contest in play. We've got about 4 or 5 chefs. We can have about 10. I think that's a reasonable number. Here's what you're going to do. Jack from Jack and Tony's has come up with an ingredient list to pair up with each wine. This is pretty cool. And so what you do is you pick the ingredient list that you want. You got to use the majority of the ingredients in the dish. The idea is
51%.
Yeah, I think we're going to hold you to that. Yeah, we're going to be definitely, the majority of they should be in there. Now, obvious things like salt, pepper, olive oil, flour, of course, we'll assume that we're going to use that. But some of the guests have said to me, well, can I add to the ingredient list? Yes, you can, but it's a double-edged sword. Remember, it's got to pair up with the wine. So if you're picking Michael's wine, for example, because it's part of the Wine Club shipment, then what he's got,
Syrah.
Yeah, your Syrah's in here, 2007, a pre-release of the 07, and they've got lamb loin in there, and olives, and polenta, and Roma tomatoes, and garlic, and lemon, Swiss chard, eggplant, onions, cucumbers. You gotta love that. So you gotta take those ingredients. You gotta make a dish big enough for 30 people. To have little taste, bring it to the event.
Wow, 30 people.
Yeah, but they're little tapas, little small. And then the chef and a guest is free. For everyone else, it's $20. If you're a Wine Club member, it's $10. That includes your wine and the food pairing, and you get to be a judge. Jack from Jack and Tony's will come down and judge as well. If I can get Michael down here, he'll be here to judge the dishes. And they're paired up with the wines in the Wine Club shipment. And if your dish wins, we're going to give you a prize. But not only are we going to give you a prize, but your recipe will be published with the Wine Club shipment recipe. Yeah. So instead of us creating a recipe, we're going to use the customer's recipe. That's what we'll use for the Wine Club. So you could be famous. Who knows? I mean, that's kind of fun, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's really cool. And that event goes from 4 to 6 on May 22nd to Sunday. No excuses. You got to be here. That's going to be a fun time. So that's coming up. Also, Thursday night, we have Dustin Saylor. He's been playing here for a while, and what a hit this guy is. Man, can he sing. And then on Friday, of course, we have John Peeted. John's been playing here for over a year. Then we have Saturday, we've got Robert Herrera. Robert Herrera's been playing here for a while. Robert's got a great following. He has another great voice. Also this week on this Thursday, We've got Ted Elliott, T.R. Elliott Wines. He'll be here on a meet and greet. So you'll do a meet and greet and then live music. I love that.
I had mine 2 weeks ago. And,
yeah,
and
we rocked.
Packed.
It was packed.
It was absolutely just crazy busy. And Andrew was at like some speed dating thing, and he must have brought in like 40 girls. I don't know what the deal was, Andrew. He's laughing in the background there. And it was great. It was packed, and Dustin was awesome music.
It wasn't.
It was a great time.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely loved it.
So this is where you want to be. This is where you want to hang out.
Speed dating, Andrew, really?
Speed dating, is that right? Andrew at speed dating. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I'm following that, but so you got to love it. Those are great things coming up.
You are blushing so much right now, Andrew.
Andrew's really red right now. That's interesting. So we don't want to forget about the winemaker dinner. That's coming up a week from this Thursday here, May 12th, 6:30 to 9:30. Michael will be here. Jack from Jack and Tony's will be cooking up some food. It's going to be beautiful. And
It was really good. Didn't you like the cheese?
I did. You ate all of your cheese. I was being conservative. Wow. That's kind of odd for me. I normally am kind of a picky.
Yeah. If you say so.
So let me do this. Where's our old glasses? Well, here we'll do this. We always end our videos the same way, but you have to have wine in your glass. So we're going to clean our glass with this Malbec, and it's going to be a sweet Malbec.
It'll have a little apricot and
you gotta
honey
love it. I gotta love it. So get your tickets online, buy them online. You can call the taste room and order them. Come in the taste room, pick them up. We only have room for 24. May 12th, 6:30, 9:30. Winemaker dinner. Don't want to miss that. This is where you discover wine, one sip at a time here at Cellars of Sonoma. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for all your questions. We'll see you next week right here in Santa Rosa, California.